See, democracy leaves people with a certain amount of privileges without any particular mechanism to insist on a responsible behavior from everybody. So a whole lot of people misuse these privileges in different ways. Don't take that as the standard. That's not how most people are. Anyway, about whether the leaders represent people or not, the argument generally is, well, only 60% of the people voted. Out of that, the present leader got only 31%, so how can he be the nation's leader? Well, what the hell are the remaining 40% of the people doing? When they have not voted, they have no rights to comment either. So if it matters to you, you must stand up and vote, it's a privilege, you must exercise that. And how should you exercise it? It's very important now that the elections are coming and maybe many of you do vote in India. See, the important thing is if democracy has to work, the feudalistic mindset has to go, in the sense, if even one family votes as one unit, then it's not democracy. This is the idea of secret ballot, that everybody should think for themselves and vote. If you vote as a family, if you vote as a caste, if you vote as a religion, even if you vote as a party, I'm saying something which is going to be… I'm going to be unpopular with all the political parties in the country. I'm saying these political party memberships should be taken away. There should be no such thing, because I see, particularly in United States, if you ask somebody, he says, I'm a Republican. Why? My father was a Republican, my grandfather was a Republican. So your vote is already decided. This is a feudalistic way of existence. Where is the democracy in this? We are getting there also rapidly. In our country, it was not like that in the beginning, but now we are getting there very rapidly. I feel this political membership should not be there. There should be a limit. If they need that many people, maybe 500 people, 1,000 people to run their party, that many people can be the members. Public should not be members because they're pre-committed, which is not a good thing. Every time when the election comes, you must evaluate what's happened in the last 5 years, is it worthwhile, whether we should give them another chance or not, is something that each individual should decide. If you decide as a mass, either because of your party membership or because of your religious affiliation or because you belong to a caste or whatever, then there is no democracy as such, it is just feudalism in the name of democracy. And most countries are becoming like this, particularly United States has taken to this, and India is going that way. I think if we want a course correction, we are talking about voting beyond religion and caste, but what about the party? Party has become the new religion. It's important that there should be no memberships, people should decide just before the election who they want to vote for. Otherwise, we will subvert the democratic process.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get to you with a microphone, but I don't think they got it to you yet. But okay, after this lady, let's get the microphone to the middle there. Thank you. Go ahead.
Namaste, Guruji. I'm Lata Ramakrishnan. My question is, since women have a very soft approach to everything and they love to hold discussions instead of offering knee-jerk reactions, will it be better to empower and encourage women in leadership roles, and will it bring down violence all over the world?
Oh With all due respect to the ladies, whenever there were women leaders, either in the world or within our country, in the States, unfortunately, it's not been proven so. So, I wish if that was the option, it would be very easy to shift to that, but I don't think that will solve the problems, because there's no evidence to say that.
I have to share an interesting story that apparently Winnie Mandela, while Nelson Mandela was in prison, of course she was a very strong figure in public, when Nelson Mandela came out, they went to visit Margaret Thatcher in 10 Downing Street, of course a very strong woman leader, who all the men in her cabinet, by the way, were terrified of her. Winnie Mandela was obsessed to meet Margaret Thatcher, and in this tiny cocktail party in 10 Downing Street, she spotted her across the room. Winnie Mandela barged her way across and confronted Margaret Thatcher, who was in the middle of a conversation, and said, "I hear they call you the Iron Lady." And Margaret Thatcher was a bit put out by being interrupted like this, and she said, "Well, yes, one has been known to be called the Iron Lady." And Winnie Mandela said, "Well, I am the Iron Lady of South Africa." And Margaret Thatcher said, "For whom do you iron?" Ma'am, thank you for your patience.
Namaskaram, Sadhguru. Thank you, Riz. Sadhguru, different topic. This wonderful youth and truth that you're doing gives me hope for an India of the future. Could you tell us something about your experience with this? Are more and more of the young people coming to Isha Foundation getting more involved?